Well, welcome to the stream. I'm BigPoppaC. It's Monday. This is the day after Easter. Sorry about last night. I apologize, but I forgot that yesterday was Easter, and that's why I wasn't on. So I'm glad that you're here, and welcome. Hopefully, we will probably get some harvest done today. Probably doing some silage, maybe doing a little more grass cutting, and hopefully our crops will ripen here in a little bit, and we'll be able to get to harvesting. If for some reason the stream drops, I disappear, and you don't see me anymore, that's because, well, you know, I've been having little issues with YouTube, with PlayStation, and the net, or all three of the above. It just depends on who drops connection, me or them. But I will be back as soon as I can if something goes wrong. So just sit back and enjoy yourself. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. And let's get this day underway. We do need to get over there to Millstone and cultivate those fields. So I think that's what we're going to do next. We're going to head over to Millstone, jump in the 09RX here. Let's see. I'm trying to look for the turn vehicle volume down just a little bit so we don't have to. I'm getting it kind of drowns me out where I can barely hear how I'm talking through my microphone. I usually have to take one of my headphones or cans off my ears so I can hear what's going on. Well, let's make our way out to Millstone, and we'll go and get those fields finished up so we can do some planting. And seeing that Millstone farm is Farmer Pierce's farm, we're going to do as he asks or requests, and we're going to put some corn in one field, and we're going to put some oats in another. Alright, let's go ahead and start with this field first. Alrighty, let me do a little quick something here. Everybody just hang tight. Okay. Well, I hope everyone had a happy Easter, if you all celebrate Easter. I'm hoping by the time that we get these fields done, hopefully, we'll have at least 1 or 2 fields to harvest. Our soybean was looking like it's very close, and so is our corn, so hopefully when we get them out of the ground and get those fields repurposed and replanted. I was hoping to have a guest in here today with me playing, but I do not know if he's on. I didn't see him on. But the last time he was here, when he paid a visit in the chat, he mentioned about wanting to play, so I'm hoping he'll come back in today and say hey, and maybe we can get him on. So this stream may not go for long. We may just wind up doing a multiplayer stream if he shows up, which would be nice. I think I missed just a little bit there on that edge, right there at the last part of the edge. Let's go back up here and make sure I get it. Let's see if these fields are close together. We want to make sure we lift that cultivator up when we get to the end of our run, especially when it comes to being close to a field that has crops in it. We do not want to damage those crops and lose them. We've only got these fields plowed in, lime fertilized, and they're ready to go. All we've got to do is just get them cultivated and get them sown, and then Hey, say, speaking of the devil, this is Mr. Funny Bone 147. This is the man I said it was supposed to be a special guest. That's okay, Funny Bone man. That's no problem. If you ain't got them all loaded, I'm gonna forewarn you, give you a heads up. Those new ones that came out to Easter, the new John Deere, that's a new one. The 8RUS, I thought I had installed. It's not installed. And that new shed that came out yesterday, that twin shed pack, that's new. Everything else is pretty much standard fare. That's no problem. I know you. Family. Hey, family comes first, dude. Family comes first. Well, I'm glad you're here at least. You haven't missed much. I just started cultivating millstone fields. I'm over here at Millstone Farm doing the fields that we have been working on over the last couple of streams. Did a little concreting and paving over at Jernigan's Journeyman and Construction. Farmer Pierce, how's it going, sir? Stream's been up about 10 minutes, so if for some reason I lose you, come back, because I'm gonna I'm gonna make it back. Hopefully we'll have the luck of the Irish today and we won't get knocked off. And when I saw that new John Deere mod, I just had to try it out. I got the beige color one, and I forgot that I didn't have the 8RUS version with the big flotation tires. I thought I still had it installed, but I didn't. I think it's slow to unfold, but still, I like it. Stream we had the other night on, was it Friday or Saturday? It was Saturday night. We got some sheep in. We got about 50 sheep in. We did a little bit of mowing. We're waiting for the corn to come due, and we're waiting for the soybean. We're up here cultivating on Millstone Farms fields, getting them set for planting. Well, that's not long ago, man. The 29th, it'll be here before you know it. 29th will be here before you know. I just knew I missed. I'll come back and get that in a minute. I'll just go ahead and continue on here. Whoa, Dave, that's Sir Dave Allen. Her Majesty's Royal Engineer, my friend. Long time no see, bud. Long time no see. Everybody, if Farmer Pierce, Funny Bone, this is Dave Allen. He's from the UK. This is my best mate in the world. I've known him for a long time. Doing good, sir. Doing good. I'm a little crooked on this track here. Straighten it up here in a minute. I need to get that spot I missed. I got to get used to this John Deere. These articulated tractors I always have a hard time with. Dave, this is Farmer Pierce is one of my best mates in the U.S. across the pond. Dave, Farmer Pierce, Dave. I'm hoping this will eventually pan out. I'm not. It's like I told one of my gaming friends, Epic Journey. I said, if it ever yields money, fine. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just doing this for myself and for other people, and having fun at it. I enjoy playing this game. I enjoy getting into it. Brings back some memories. Oh, Lord. I would ask how the transport and taxi business is going, but I'm pretty sure it's down a little bit because of this crap, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah, for updates. No, I try. Lee Massey and David Way, Mr. Wombleway, and I have been trying to get together for the last month and a half to do a multiplayer, but we can never get together. We were all set for one day, and I think Miss O, Lee's daughter, had to be taken care of. She was not going to sleep like she was supposed to, so that kind of fell through. Yeah, man, it seems like you got to remember that it doesn't get turned on every day. It gets turned on maybe once a month. So that's when it's like it's time for an update. And ever since I've owned that Xbox, I swear to God, I think I've had an update, if not once a month, twice a month, even when I was playing it. That's Microsoft. That's their big brother. They want to keep tabs on you. See how a worker does here. I don't hire a worker. I don't see what the worker does here. I'm gonna take my finger off the gas. Is that on back order? The boat stuff? Wad. Fishy, 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 fishy. Well, you need to post it. You need to go on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter and post it. That's not bad, Dave. That's not bad at all. That's a good thing. I got a feeling the way I'm lined up, we're going to miss that little outer fur on the field. I don't know. We'll see. Ah, okay. Well, Dave, I'm glad you're doing well, man. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm hoping it gets back to normal here pretty soon. I think our governor of our state's told us come the 30th, that's it. Or he's lifting the restrictions. That's what he said today in a press conference. Now, whether or not he's going to follow through and not become wishy-washy like certain politicians I know, aka President, and other officials like CDC and who. Well, I hope it's sooner. I hope it's sooner than that. I'm hoping this. You know, you can't tell me they don't have a protocol in place or this, you know, like an nth close to a cure. There's got to be, or some way to knock it down to where it's nothing but the sniffles. You know, I mean, there's got to be something. If they've been working that hard since it came out. So that's why these health officials they show on the news, which I don't watch the news that much, but when I do, it's like, okay, we either going to start moving back towards a better economy and back to normal pretty soon in a little while, or we're not. Which is it? They're waffling back and forth. If you just drop it down to one something else or something like that, yeah, maybe I can probably make you a moderator of the channel. I gotta, oh shoot. Farmer Pierce, you still here? Are you still on? Or did he jump off? GPS mod on this thing doesn't work on console. It's only on PC, dude. It's only on PC. I can't. I'm looking at the screen, but I can't really tell because it's bright. You still have mod privileges, do you not? There you go, Juan. I gotta make sure Farmer Pierce still has the mod privileges on him, moderator privileges. Yeah, Dave, the GPS blown up. The only thing I'm down to a nice gaming laptop. That's where I'm at right now. The tower on the PC still functions. We just don't have a monitor for it. You're a Smurf. Yeah. I've never noticed the blue tinge to your skin. So how you've been hiding it pretty well. No, the monitor crashed about 2 years ago. I'll tell Deb I said, hey, hope she's doing good. Tell Debbie I said, hey. Yeah, I can't. I got to get. You guys, Dave, are you still gaming? Are you still got Nation of Warriors going, or is that clan disbanded, or what's going on? Because I've been meaning to ask you on Messenger wise if y'all still had TeamSpeak. I could get on that sometime. Oh, okay. Rossi, yeah. I haven't talked to him in a long time. If y'all, message me on Facebook, but what y'all's TeamSpeak is, and I'll download it, because that's the problem I had last time with that big computer, the main computer. It wouldn't take TeamSpeak for some reason. I mean, it downloaded it, but it wouldn't let me use it. And then next thing I know, about a month or two later, 6 months later, something like that, Angie comes back in here and says the monitor's gone. So there's no way of accessing any kind of, until I put a monitor on it, we can't access the information out of it. I need to get in there and get a temporary monitor plugged into it somehow and get all the stuff put on disk and take it off the hard drive and erase it. I'm eventually going to chuck it, because it's just basically a dust gatherer now. But she got me a gaming laptop for Christmas, at the same time she got the PS4 for me, and that's allowed me to set up this account and get stuff going on here and edit videos and stuff like that. And eventually I'm going to get a copy for the laptop, and I'm going to try, that's what I've been thinking about, I'm going to try to mod farm implements and stuff for this game if I can. I got some ideas that I would like to put into the game. Yeah. I wish I could. I'm hoping I can do it. I'm kind of nervous about it. The man that modded this map, Alien Jim, he gave me a link to where to get the tools and told me where that I needed. And now I'm gonna jump out of here and let him do what he's got to do. I came on here yesterday. And I set the worker off, and I did one link down that side, one link down this side, fertilization, and Farmer Pierce, that worker, and everybody else wound up right here. How he wound up here from down there is beyond me. I should have took a screenshot of it, but it's like I went one length down the other side of the field, the length we just did, and I turned him loose, and then he wound up back there behind the trees. Even though the field was done, he was behind the trees. Alright, PS4 magic. Yeah, but the guy that modded this map, like I said, Dave, his name's Alien Jim, he gave me the tool link, and all I gotta do is just get a copy of the game. That's what he told me. This is his map. It's called No Man's Land. There wasn't anything on this map. It's just open land, and I've been slowly developing it, building a town and sell points. We've got Lee Massey, who's from Blackpool. He's one of our gaming friends. That's Massey's Sweet Shop. He makes Blackpool rock for a living in real life. We have Wombleways Wool and Wear. That's our spinnery where we sell our wool and our cotton bales. Big Mama A's Bakery and Sell Point. Jernigan's Construction. And then we have a root crop sell point, which we haven't had a chance to name just yet. We have a sawmill. We have a CLP dairy. That's the dairy with the big building right there. And then I'm heading back to the main farm. Like I said, I'm hoping these crops come due. They're soybeans just about ready to go. I don't know why it hasn't turned yet. Maybe it'll turn in a few short minutes or so. But then we have the main farm, which is, when we started out with just a house and a windmill. Now we've got a cow shed over here to the right. And our bunker silo. And our main shed for our bigger equipment. Got the big John Deere sitting in there waiting to go. That I'm unsure of. I'll have to, Farmer Pierce would know that more about that. I don't know if you can cross over or not. And then we have our shed space, of course. We've got sheep back there, and we've got pigs over here. We kept the small cabin for right now. Now, corn's looking good. Just waiting for it to pop up so we can harvest it. I know there are certain games out there for PS4 and Xbox that cross over with PC, but I'm not for sure about this one. No, we won't. Yeah, when I was on Xbox, I had Fortnite, and my nephew and I were able to cross over. He was on PC, and I was on Xbox. We played Fortnite for a little while. I stink at that game. I think in the 10 or 15 games we played, I ended up getting killed in the first 5 or 10 seconds of parachuting in, and he has to go on by himself, which he didn't care for. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a lane right around these trees to link up to this path here. Okay, I think this is the field that Farmer Pierce said he wanted to see corn put into. I'm hoping I'm right. Yeah, I remember the part about rotating out to soybeans. I blew what? A blue wrench. What are Bone, what are you talking about, dude? Oh. There ain't no requirements as long as you just monitor the channel, make sure there's no extreme or explicit swearing. You know, I want to try to keep this PG or below rated. I want everybody to be able to enjoy it. So that's what you're basically going to be, you know, would be a monitor for. Hang on, let me see if I can't do something about that. Hang on. All right, Juan, I will trust you. Don't be messing around now. Otherwise, you'll have to go. I want you to be nice. All right. Wait a minute. The farmer pictures make you a moderator, and I just make sure that's. Ah! You bunch of I have to admit there that 9RX was still going. I'm like, come on, really? Worker woes, worker woes. The last time I had worker woes, they cost me something. Alright, man. Alright. Cool. Yeah, the only stipulation on this channel is that it stays PG or below rated. We don't want to... If a 6-year-old wants to come here and watch this with his dad, I want it to be that clean. We try to mind our P's and Q's, gents. Okay. Oh, please tell me I got fertilizer turned off. I do. Alright, now. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to get dinged by the powers that be and get banned from my channel for a month because something went wrong as far as language, or we start having, you know, other words, no sexual education on the channel, because we never know who's in. Back to magic. Get him out of the way. I try to stream between 5:30 and 6:30. The latest I'll come on at 6:30, and that's if I'm running behind or Big Mama A and I are just finishing up supper, that kind of thing. But no later than 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Did you say you were in Madrid? Is that what you say you were from? Malta, okay. If you know what time it is in the UK is usually about 5 hours ahead of me. So if it's 6:30 here and about 10:30, 11 o'clock there, you know, whatever time that is, that's just go off of UK time if you know UK time. You might. It's a good possibility that you're probably. Let me think. You could be 6 hours ahead, maybe, like an extra hour above the UK, or even 2 hours ahead. I'm thinking, like in Germany, it's 1 extra hour. Well, there's the man that know what the time difference is between Malta and where I'm at. Is Dave out, and he would know. He should know. I'm gonna put him on the spot. Let me look at my watch. Hang on. It's 7:15. It's 15 minutes after 7 o'clock at night here in East Tennessee. So if you're at 1:12 a.m., you're about an hour and 12 minutes past UK time. So that's why I was saying UK right now should be where Dave's at. It should be around 11, maybe even 12 midnight. No, I think maybe it's 7, probably midnight there in the UK. So you're 1 hour ahead of them. Yeah. Oh, 1 hour behind Europe. So that's what I was trying to say. You're 5 hours ahead, which means it's midnight. He says it's 1:12 a.m. where he's at, so he's an hour ahead. Yeah, 6 hours ahead, basically. Yeah, there you go, Juan. You're 6 hours ahead of me. Whereas where my sister lives, she's 6 hours behind. There's you go. That's how I have to remember it. You're 6 hours ahead, she's 6 hours behind. What'd you want in this field, Farmer Pierce? Did you want oats? Because if so, I need to go back to the main yard. The one directly ahead. I thought you said you want oats in one of these fields. Well, cornfield's done. Now let me go look at the fields here. Hang on. I gotta remember the numbers. We have the first field, which is down by the farm, which is right here. It's not showing anything that's plowed in. So that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here where that is, that's 6. Let me get those other fields drawn up here if I can see them. Okay, and then we're counting yours as 1, 2, 3, and 4, or 7, 8, 9, and that's field 10. So, the farmer buttons, shamey. Oats. Okay, let me go back to the farm and get the. Welcome to the stream, Miss Buttons. Let's stop right here for a second. Oh, I was here last. Everybody get ready for a joyride. Oh, Funny Bone's left. Oh, bye, Funny Bone. Bye, Bone. Holler at me, man. Holler at me. Especially if you get confused on that mod list. Holler at me. Bone's wanting to come in and join me on the farm here, and I want, if he wants to come, I want him to come in and have a good time. I've got a nice extensive mod list. If mod heavy, if anybody out there wants to take the time and the headache to load that mod list, you want to join me someday on a stream, no problem. Okay, well I'll send you the screenshots here on the here. If you can't see them too good on the PS4, let me know. I'll throw them over to Twitter, then ship them over to Facebook. I wish we were still linked with Facebook. That way I could just do it that way. But you know, I'm hoping to have more fields created before too long. Let me go back to the map real quick. We've got one field there that I put in. That's going to be the fun field because there's a nice big copse of trees sitting in it, like nice little grove of trees. But then I'm going to start working back over here towards the map. Once you get right about here, this is when it becomes real family European vacation. The hills are alive with the sound of Griswold, but as far as hillside terrain, everything else is pretty much easy to, put fields on. And as far as our sell points of village go, we're going to leave that as is and not add any more until we see if Mr. Jim puts out any more modded sell points and buildings. And until we know there's not going to be an update, or there's going to be an update, because I've heard there's going to be an update over that tree fiasco thing. And the thing is, if he's going to do an update on that, you know, those trees that I've cut down so far are going to pop back up in the middle of most of these fields. Well, I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm probably going to be on maybe about another 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. I usually try to go about 90 minutes. That's about as much as I think people can handle. And if we haven't had supper yet, so if we get supper in and out and done when Angie gets back, I may just jump on and come harass you a little bit there, Buttons. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing I did fertilizing. Let's see, that's canola. We need oats, because Farmer Pierce wants oats in this field. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Yeah, I decided to go, I was going to try to go as much John Deere as I could, because I haven't really played with any of the John Deere mods since they've been out. Very limited with the Cotton DLC on Washoe. So I'm doing the new John Deere mod that came out yesterday, that tractor, the 6M tractor. And I'm doing all these other John Deeres. And I'm with all the decorations and all the equipment that I've got to do this farm with, I'm only around 900 slots, so I've still got a good 300 left over to play with. I got the seeder, and I've got the planter, and I've got the cultivator. So I did pretty good on this map, I think. Didn't start out that heavy, but now that I've got everything done, pretty much to my liking until anything new comes out. Okay, here, this is what we did yesterday morning. I came in here and limed this field, then I set a worker off, and I did that strip first, and I did this strip, and for some reason, he wound up in those trees. How he wound up in those trees? All right, mate. All right. I'm glad you dropped by. Come back again. Come back again. You have a good night, bud. You have a good night. Bye, bud. I gotta go over and visit that man. That's one of the first stops of my, if I ever go to the UK, which I intend to, that's one of the first stops I intend to do. I intend to see him first. I've known him longer than anybody. Him and lady by the name of Andy Keel, they're about pretty much my two best mates in the UK. So I've known them the longest. Dave and I used to play in a gaming clan or group called Nation of Warriors. We played Age of Empires and some other stuff. It was a real fun group, and then the group kind of broke up a little bit. And one of the guys who founded the group, Dave was one of the guys who founded it, but the other guy, his name was Dave, also Dave Zosbo. We all kind of had a meltdown. Mostly Zosbo had a meltdown. I don't want to talk bad about him. He's a good guy. We all just got to a point where we couldn't agree to disagree over certain things. Well, Farmer Pierce, have you seen the new JD mod that came out yesterday, that 6M? I was going to see what you think about that, if you're still here. My company name? It's BigPoppaC's Hickory Smoked Hams. That's my company name on Farming Simulator. BigPoppaC's Hickory Smoked Hams and deli meats. I'm known for I'm basically known for pig raising. Where a lot of people don't raise pigs on their farm, I tend to go nuts. Now, these standard pens are only 200 or 300 pigs in each. I tend to go up to around the 250 mark. If I could have a couple of pins that were 500 each, like there is on Sussex, I'd have at least 480 in each pin. It takes a lot of work to keep them going, but excuse me, it's worth it. Well, I was hoping to do soybean and chaff that corn into silage, but I don't think we're going to get to it, even though the map says that the soybean, which is over here, and the corn, which is over here, is pretty close. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get to it or not. I am going to pop back into Magic Wise, back to the shop, and get that other, get the 07R. Take it back home. So we got the 7R, the 8R US, and we got the 6M so far. We got the harvester and the corn header and the grain header, and the combine header. I'm trying to think if there's any more junk. Other than the cotton DLC, which I'm going to eventually get the cotton harvester. We're going to do some cotton on this map, might as well. We may even get into a sugarcane harvest on this, in this valley, just for fun. We need to get a chicken coop put in, and I'm trying to decide where I want to put it, what mod I want to use. If I want to use the standard one, or if I want to use the one of these model ones that holds 400 or 500 chickens in them. Let's fill those lights up. Park the old 7 right here next to the lime spreader. Alrighty. We finally got a tipper. This is the new 6M mod. I decided to go with the beige color. I like that beige color. It looks pretty. That's going to be our all-around tractor as far as we got a clean up mess. Which, speaking of, we need to go get a front end attachment in a bucket, because I'm pretty sure, yep, they're messy already. Get them going. Now, what am I doing? Okay, make sure they're all the same color they were when I bought them. Sometimes you get that glitch where they all switch colors on this map. May get a horse the next go around, and we'll board him over there at Millstone Farms, Farmer Pierce's. Well, I'm shocked he's doing it just right. I can't understand why that worker that was spreading fertilizer jumped over there to up into those trees when he was done. Because I got the field, worker complete, and when I came to find him, he wasn't anywhere here on the field. He was up there in that diagonal cut of part of the trees, nosed in. Well, that's 2 of Farmer Pierce's fields planted and ready to go. I'm pretty sure we'll have to replow the corn fields again. We won't have to worry about lining them, though. They should be good for at least 3 rotations, if not 4. Oh, I do not know what he wants in these other two fields, so I think we're going to just probably guess it. Let's see, let's get that going. Okay. Let's fold her back up. We'll go over here to the next field. We got to watch this piece of land right here. It's just a little slopey. Not too bad. Let's see, what should we go on here? He wants soybeans after the corn's planted, so let's do barley right here. Get some straw off of it. I think I missed a little bit back there at the end. I'll go back and get it. Let's see. I think I missed it right in here. I think I missed just a little bit. Okay. Well, everything seems to be coming along. We're getting these fields finally planted. I need to get over and line that new field, get it fertilized, get it cultivated. One last little bit and that'll have this field planted and ready to go. Oh yeah. That is for sure. Let's go put the old Amazon back up. Hang on just 1 second, boys and girls. I need to pause for station identification. Big Mama A's on the phone. Just give me 1 second. I apologize. Sorry about that, boys and girls. That was Big Mama A on the phone. Let's grab the old 6. There's not one. I thought one was in this shed. What the? Alright. I could have sworn line was in that shed, but maybe not. No! I got fertilizer in there. Oh, I just remembered. That's why. Ah! I got fertilizer in there. I need to dump it. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Bonehead mistake. Alright, that's why I wasn't popping lime. I had fertilizer in there, forgot about it. Next time, pay attention to what's in the back of the spreader. Alright, let's go over here and to the machine shop real quick. I want to check, make sure this thing's at 100%. That reminds me of the beige color in those black tires reminds me of a Humvee or a, oh, let me think of the name of it. M1A1 Abrams tank is what it reminds me of. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Okay, I thought we had this thing wore out. Let's head on down here to the straw barn field. It's one of the last fields that we plowed in. Get working on it. I don't know if we're going to be doing no harvesting today. We may have to come back another day and do it. Yeah, that's a beautiful tank, ain't it, bud? I like it. If we had a infantry of those, or a, oh, you'll say a battalion of those during WW2, I don't think our tanks would have had problems against those Panzers and Tigers. I think the M1 would have just mowed them like wet grass. Don't get me wrong, the Sherman tank was a good tank, but it just wasn't as armor plated as the Panzer or the Tiger. But the Panzer and Tiger had one weakness, and that was the rear end of it. It very light armor, and that's where the engine was. So that's usually where most Shermans would try to place their shots. And you probably ask yourself, Big Papa, why did you leave trees in the field? I want to make things interesting. I don't want every field to be bland and cut. Just a straight open field. I thought I'd put leave a little decor there, a little eyesore to have to go around. I mean, after all, we do get them on different maps, especially the English maps that come out, because, you know, there are telephone poles and electrical poles and rocks and stuff like that. And some of these maps even have sewage or water pipes going through, you know, big water points going through them, wellheads. I think our next field we're going to put in over here someplace. Just haven't decided where and how I'm going to design it. I do want some of these fields to be a little obscure and different. Now comes the fun part, trying to get this a little bit without smacking a tree or two. There we go. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Excuse me. Getting a little dry mouth, a little cotton mouth there. Phew. Need to reach over here to my big old grizzly mug and grab me a little drink of water. So just hang on before I start. If I pause here for a second. We don't have much lime left and everything. Let me grab me a real quick drink. Hate to do that in the midstream, but I have to. Because when Big Papa's working, Big Papa chews tobacco, and chewing tobacco is not something I recommend to anybody, but I've been doing it ever since I was 12 years old, and there's times when your throat gets dry from the tobacco. I think that's going to stop right there on us. Yep. Should I don't know. I may go back to clear windows on this. This tent, I mean, I like the tent, but at night time it gets awful dark and you can't see. And I'm barely able to see right now as it is coming off that field. Well, I think I'm going to call this stream good. I appreciate everybody dropping in, coming by and saying hi. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're here watching, please subscribe. Hit that old button for me. If you haven't liked this video, hit that like button for me. And if you'd like to leave a comment, feel free to. If you want to share this afterwards, then by all means be my guest. We'll be on again tomorrow night. Hopefully by no later than 6:30, hopefully earlier. Farmer Pierce, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again. And like I always say, friends and neighbors, happy farming. I'll see you another day. Stay safe, stay well. Bye.